Most business owners are really good at their craft and they jump into business hoping that'll be enough. And honestly, it should be. The people who are the best at what they do should be the best at business. But that's not actually how it works. The most successful businesses are not the ones who necessarily have the best products and services. All of us can make a better burger in our backyard than McDonald's. We all accept that and know it. And yet McDonald's is a global multi-billion-dollar company. McDonald's is worth $238 billion. They don't make the best hamburgers. They don't make the best fries. They don't make the best shakes. They're the best at business. So what do? What do small business owners do? When we're good at our craft, we're good at our service, we're good at making art, we're good at photography, we're good at life coaching, whatever it is, but we're not great at business. That might look like your business not taking off. That might look like you're just hitting the pavement over and over and over again and you just feel like you're never getting traction. You don't have the clients you need. At the end of the day, you don't have the money that you need to actually survive. You can't quit your full-time job. You're so good at what you do, but the business isn't businessing. What do? I want to invite you to join us at Foundations Week. In these 3 days, we are going to talk about what it takes to build a business. You have your product, you have your service, but let's dive into what it takes to build a full and complete business that's successful, that makes money, that provides for your family, that adds more value than it takes. If you are good at what you do, but you don't know how to make a complete and sustainable business out of it, or you've been trying to make a complete and sustainable business out of it, but it isn't working, come to Foundations Week. We are breaking down the steps, all of the steps in the right order to make sure you have a solid business foundation so you can dig into your craft, so you can share it, so you can expand, and you have that solid foundation to support you while you do what you do best. You are great at what you do. We will teach you the business part. Let's talk about what a strong business foundation even means. A strong business foundation means that you have all of the pieces and parts to support your service, your product. This means that you're not constantly scrambling, trying to keep up. You know what marketing you're supposed to be doing. You have consistent and reliable marketing. You know what your pricing is and you feel confident in it. You know why you charge what you charge. You know how to source new clients. You know where you're getting new leads from. You have consistent and repeatable revenue. A business is a machine that is repeatable and that is reliable and that you know brings you income on a regular basis. A product or a service is more of a one-off. If you go find one person and sell them your product, you're just selling a product. A business is the entire machine that keeps everything running and running well. Your business foundation is the essential basics that you need to start building that business versus just a product and service. The elements of a business foundation include your branding, your marketing, consistent and reliable marketing, online presence. This is not just social media. Absolutely not. Finances, making sure you know what you're doing, you know what you're charging, you know how to read your numbers. Systems, making sure everything you're doing is repeatable. You can automate it. Somebody else can do it, etc. And then collaboration. We want to be pulling people into your business and working together to help it grow. Those are the 6 essential pieces of a really, really solid business foundation. And you need all of them to make sure that you're building a business and not just a product and or service. Businesses with really strong foundations know what to do when things get hard. When things get hard, or it's their slow season, or the world has changed, or COVID happens, or whatever, these businesses that have a strong and stable foundation can fall back to their foundation and survive. They know their numbers, they know their marketing, they know who they are, and so they know which levers to pull and what to do when things get crazy. Businesses with weak foundations crumble. When things get hard, they fall apart because they don't know what levers to pull. They don't know what's making their business run. They don't know where the money's coming from. They don't even know why they're charging what they charge. Everything is a surprise and they are flying from their seat of their pants. We want you to have a strong foundation so you can create consistency and longevity in your business. This is why a business foundation matters. You need to start putting the pieces in place for a solid business foundation right now. You don't want to wait. You don't want to put it off. The longer you put it off, the more expensive it is to fix the foundation. We want to do the foundation first, just like a house. When you're building a house, you do the foundation first. You put the footers in, you pour the foundation, you build that base first. And if you do it wrong, you have to jack up a house or dig underneath. There's a whole ton of things to do to fix the foundation because it's underneath everything else. You want to be building a solid foundation as soon as you possibly can. This is a long process. This is not a sexy or glamorous or exciting process. This is the hard stuff. This is the grit. This is the back end stuff that most people don't ever see. These are also the essential things that will help you stand out and outlive your competition. I want to invite you to Foundations Week. We are going to break down how to build that solid foundation. So you're creating a business that supports you, is sustainable, is reliable, and makes real money. You need to be building your business foundation now. Right now, wherever you are, you need to be building that and making sure it's really solid right now. The longer you wait, the more mistakes you are making, the more your business is losing money, and the longer it takes you to get to your goals. It's also significantly more expensive to fix your foundation when you have a whole business trying to run on top of it than to fix your foundation now. The longer you wait, the more expensive it is. Our job at Launched and with Foundations Week is to help you get through those steps as quickly as possible. We want you to know exactly what you're doing, when to do it, what step to take, and what order, because we want you to get through it quickly. We want you to know how to build a foundation and get it done. There are also very common pitfalls within all of those steps. There are huge mistakes that people are constantly making in marketing, and they're costing business owners money. There are huge mistakes that people are making in branding that are also costing business owners money, that are slowing them down, that are causing constant problems and frustrations. The other thing that we want to do, besides just help you build quick, I want to help you avoid these pitfalls. As many as we can, we want you to just cruise over because we've been there. We've helped thousands and thousands of business owners. We've seen these again and again and again. And because we've seen them, because we know what's coming, we can help you avoid falling in the pit because we already know what's there and you may not see it coming yet. This is why it's important to start building your foundation now. There's no reason to spend a bunch of time in a pit. There's no reason to spend 10 years trying to make this work when it can take you one. Yes, building a foundation is hard. It's going to take time. It's not as glamorous and sexy and as exciting as you might want your business to be. But these are the essential pieces that you need to make sure that your business is actually giving you the results that you want. You built your business for a reason, because you had goals, because you had dreams, because you needed money, because you wanted time. You need the foundation to help make sure you actually get there. And you're building a whole business instead of just a product or service. We have 3 major workshops inside of Foundations Week for you. The first one is our signature workshop. This is the Business Foundation Workshop. This is going to give you an outline and a high-end overview of what building your foundation really looks like. This is a checklist with a step-by-step guide. We're walking you through it. We're telling you some of the mistakes to avoid and keep your eyes out for so that you can just start moving forward. We want you to understand what it takes to build that foundation, what really is inside that foundation, and how to start implementing it in your business. That is our main workshop throughout Foundations Week, is the Business Foundation Workshop. This will put you on the right path to start building that foundation that's so necessary for a successful business. The second workshop we're teaching is our Financial Freedom Workshop. This is teaching you how to set up your accounting and how to set it up correctly. One of the most frustrating things that I see our business owners struggling with, especially new business owners, is understanding the finances. And so we're pulling this piece out of our academy to teach you how to get your numbers set up, how to do it correctly, how to understand the very basics of bookkeeping. And we want to make sure you're ready and prepared to understand the basics of your finances so you can start gathering that data and really understand what your business is doing. This workshop is part of our Launch Your Business Academy. This is a 6-month academy program that walks you through everything, but we are pulling this out for Foundations Week to teach you how to get started on your accounting, how to make sure you set it up right, know what a chart of accounts is, know how to input your transactions correctly, how to pay yourself, etc. That is the second workshop we're teaching. It is one of our most popular workshops. The final workshop we're teaching is the business health analysis. So if you think you might have some pieces of your foundation, you feel like you're building a business and not just a product and service, you can come to this workshop and we are going to walk you through testing your business. It's a giant analysis to say, okay, this is where my business is really strong and this is where my business is weak. So you can start to understand the whole picture of your business, what's going well, what's not going well, and where you need to start spending your time. Companies pay us over $1,000 to $10,000 to come run these analyses with their teams. So come do it for pennies in comparison in Foundations Week. This will give you such a good overview of what is happening in your business, why it might be failing, what your business health is, and create a path and a plan to plug the holes in your business and increase your income. Do not miss out on Foundations Week. These 3 days will give you such a higher and clearer understanding of business versus just your product and service. This will help you find those holes in your business, create a plan and a path to move forward, and really understand how to create the whole entire machine that brings you consistent and reliable income without driving you insane. And we have 100 free tickets to give away right now. As soon as those are gone, they are gone. So get in and claim that. There are links below. You can go to our profile and you can click on our website. There's so many ways to make sure that you get one of these tickets, but you should do it now because we always sell out. You do not want to miss this event, I promise. So if your goal is to create a business that supports your family or a business that allows you to quit your job, if your goal is to create an entire business, you need to be in Foundations Week. We are going to break down everything for you, give you step-by-step instruction to make sure you understand what it takes to build an entire business and the foundation that supports it, instead of just a product or service that you're constantly having to hustle to push and push. We want you to build whole entire businesses that add endless value to you and your family. Join us for Foundations Week. Do not miss out on this event. You will regret it if you do. We will see you there.